We've all been on a plane. It's a routine for most of us. Boarding passes, long corridors, rows of seats, and the familiar roar of the engines. But what if I told you that behind this routine lies a world of secrets you've never even considered? Behind the cockpit doors, in hidden compartments, and in every action of the crew, there are secrets that ensure our safety. Why are there tiny holes in the windows? Why does the crew use strange code words? And what really happens when the plane hits turbulence? Get ready, because after this video, you'll see flying in a completely new light. Enjoy watching. We're taking off.
Have you ever noticed how the flight crew seems to have a language of their own? They often use short phrases, codes, or even subtle gestures that are completely unintelligible to passengers. This isn't just to be secretive, it's a crucial part of ensuring safety and efficiency. For example, a pilot might communicate with air traffic control using a specific code called a squawk code. A squawk 7500 immediately signals a hijacking, while a squawk 7700 indicates a general emergency. These simple numbers instantly alert everyone on the ground to a serious situation without needing a long, detailed explanation over the radio. But it's not just about emergencies. Crew members use a variety of verbal and nonverbal cues to communicate with each other. A flight attendant might ask a colleague for a can of Coke with no ice, which could be a subtle way of asking for help with a difficult passenger. Similarly, a quick series of chimes overheard in the cabin can signal everything from the pilot calling the cabin crew to a simple message that a passenger is using the lavatory. It's a system designed to be quick, discreet, and highly effective.
When you're flying, you're surrounded by design features that are far more purposeful than they seem. Take the small hole in the bottom of your window, for instance. It's not a defect, it's a bleed hole. This tiny hole helps regulate the air pressure between the window's three panes, preventing the middle one from cracking due to the extreme pressure difference at high altitudes. It's a critical yet unseen part of the aircraft's safety system. And what about the seats? You've probably noticed that most airplane seats are blue. This isn't a coincidence. Studies show that the color blue has a calming effect, helping to reduce anxiety and stress in passengers who may be nervous about flying. It's a psychological trick to make the cabin feel more secure and peaceful. Here's another one, the wing tips. Those upturned tips on the end of the wings, known as winglets, don't just look cool. They dramatically reduce drag and improve fuel efficiency by disrupting the swirling vortexes of air that form at the wingtips. This small design change saves airlines millions of dollars in fuel every year, making your flight both smoother and more economical.
The flight deck, or cockpit, is far more than just a place to steer the plane. It's a sophisticated technological hub where every instrument and switch serves a critical purpose. Pilots don't just fly the plane, they manage a complex system of computers, sensors, and flight controls. The main instrument panel, for instance, isn't just a collection of dials. It's a glass cockpit, displaying a wealth of information on high-resolution screens. This includes everything from the aircraft's altitude and airspeed to the weather conditions and potential threats ahead. Pilots use these advanced systems to make real-time decisions, often rerouting the plane to avoid turbulence and ensure a smooth, comfortable flight for everyone on board. But what if one of these systems fails? Aviation safety is built on a principle of redundancy. Every critical system, from power to flight controls, has at least one backup. For example, a commercial airliner has multiple independent power sources, so if one generator fails, the others can take over without a hitch. This layered approach to technology is what makes air travel one of the safest forms of transportation in the world.
Next time you're on a long-haul flight, take a moment to look for a small, unmarked door. It could be leading to one of the aircraft's best-kept secrets, the crew rest quarters. These hidden rooms are essential for the crew on flights that can last 10, 12, or even 16 hours. Why do they need these rooms? Just like any job, pilots and flight attendants must have a place to rest and recharge. Fatigue is a serious risk in aviation, and these private bunks and quiet areas allow the crew to take mandated breaks.
This ensures they remain alert and focused for the entire duration of the flight, keeping everyone safe. These quarters are surprisingly compact, but highly functional. Some larger planes have crew rest areas both above and below the main cabin. They typically consist of small, single bunk beds, a few seats, and basic lighting. They're not luxurious, but they provide the much-needed privacy and quiet that is impossible to find in a busy cabin. It's a hidden world that few passengers ever get to see, but it's vital for every successful long-distance journey.
The sudden jolt of turbulence can be one of the most unsettling parts of flying. But what exactly is happening? Think of the air around a plane not as a smooth, consistent current, but as an invisible, flowing river. Turbulence is simply the bumps in that river, pockets of air moving at different speeds or in different directions. It can be caused by everything from a change in atmospheric pressure to a storm far in the distance, but it's a perfectly normal part of flight. Pilots are expertly trained to handle turbulence. Before every flight, they receive detailed weather reports and maps of air currents. If turbulence is expected, they can often change their altitude or route to find a smoother path. When they do encounter it, they know exactly how to adjust the aircraft's controls to ensure a safe and stable ride. Most importantly, it's crucial to remember that a commercial airliner is designed to withstand far greater stresses than anything turbulence can throw at it. Your plane won't just fall out of the sky. It's built to bend and absorb these forces without any risk to its structural integrity. So, the next time you hit a patch of bumpy air, remember that it's just a normal part of the journey.
A flight attendant's smile is more than just a gesture of hospitality. It's a vital part of their job. They are trained to be the face of reassurance and calm in a small, enclosed space. This is not just about service, it's about psychological security. Their job goes far beyond serving drinks. They are trained to handle a wide range of situations, from medical emergencies and onboard conflicts to providing first aid. A flight attendant's calm demeanor and warm smile help to de-escalate stressful situations and make passengers feel at ease, especially those who may be nervous flyers. Think of it as part of their professional toolkit. The smile is a signal that everything is under control and that you are in good hands. It's a crucial element of the entire flying experience, working to ensure that you feel as safe and comfortable as possible, from the moment you step on board until you land.
Now you know a little bit more about the world of aviation. The next time you fly, you'll understand that behind your safety is a complex and finely tuned system where nothing is left to chance. Every pilot, flight attendant, and engineer is part of a team that works not just to get you from point A to point B, but to make your flight as comfortable and safe as possible. We hope this video has given you a new perspective on flying. Subscribe to Airborne Archive to stay up to date with future videos. Bye-bye.